can catch up if you need love.
Because of the beautiful Strait of Magellan, under the name of Mr. Ferdinand Magellan, that discovered this path in 1520. Unfortunately, he didn't know it, and he ended up dying in Philippines 1 year later. In 1520, he was killed by the chief of one of the tribes there, when he was trying to Christianize the people. Okay, so he was likely in the few people, with the very beginners there, but later they didn't want to, so he was killed. Okay, let's come back to Punta city. This city was founded 171 years old, 1848. But the first settlers that came from Chile Island, maybe you have heard about this big island in my country. Chiloé Island is a huge island, which is in the Lake District. And they have two main cities, Ancud and Castro. And the first settlers came from there because this place was all abandoned. All these lands were abandoned. And the first 22 people, 20 men and 2 women, came here in 1843. But you will say that you said, Marcela, 171 years old. Well, because they were in Santa Ana Point for 5 years, and then they moved up here. Okay? Because the weather, the bleak, all these things that they found there, they're not good for a living or for starting a living. That's why they moved up here. Okay, and the city now is called Punta Arenas. But in those times, in the ancient times, were the first people that were the indigenous or the natives, was called La Colette. Okay, sorry about the back. On your right, you've been navigated and sailing this beautiful strait that is the field of the two main oceans, Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. That's why it's so important. You maybe are going to call another city tomorrow. Are you going to somewhere else? No? Okay, just continue. Have you called to Ushuaia? Yes. Okay. So, okay, perfect. So now you can see a land over there, on your right, sorry, because that's my left, on your right. That big land, that big part of land, is the huge, huge island of Tierra del Fuego, or the land of fire. You've been to Tierra del Fuego, but Argentinian part, Argentinian territory. The part that you're watching now is Chilean part. 51%, which is not less, belongs to our country. And we have a city there, a small city, a small town called Porvenir, which is the capital of the province. And the city that you visit yesterday, Ushuaia, is the capital of Argentina territory. But there is a big difference. 130,000 people there in Ushuaia, and in my city only 6,000 inhabitants. Yes, but we have a friend there, more than 2 million of there. Sheep. Yes, 2 million of them. Yes, a lot of them. And also here, we have here some of them, and 3 hours up north, another city called Natales, which is the second in importance. Okay, and we have a lot of them there as well. Okay, you see in the coastline, this coastline, I want to see if we are approaching to a very special place. If I didn't pass it, I think I did it. Did you see a monument already?
Yes.
Sorry, I won't see it again. I will show you. Well, I told you about that. The 22 people. That monument was in honor to those 22 people that came in 1843 to settle down in these lands. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was. Okay, that's the difference between that territory and our territory. You've also been sailing or navigating near to Darwin Range. Darwin Range is part of Los Andes Range, or Cordillera de los Andes. So it changed only the name. Also we have Dawson Island. Near to Tierra del Fuego, just in front of this peninsula, Brunswick Peninsula. Maybe one of you went to Penguin Island today in the morning? Did you go to Magdalena?
Yes.
Okay. This is one of our spots here. Okay? So it's really near to this town, only 50 minutes sailing. This coastline in 2012 was completely lost because of a big flood that we had. It rained for more than 5 days, night and day, night without stopping. So we lost downtown and the coastline. Because we had a river, and we have it now, but it's protected now with a big bridge, and because of that river, we lost part of the main part of the town. Okay. Is it okay, the temperature, or it's me that is too warm for me here? Yeah. I'm used to the cold weather. Okay. Okay, so the first settlers, you'll see, because we are going to be in another museum, which is called Patagonia Institute, okay? Or el Instituto de la Patagonia in Spanish. Okay, you see the way they are cleaned? Okay, that's because it's beautiful, of course, and because it's really, really windy here. So it can turn into a very dangerous thing to have those branches, solid branches, okay? So this is Bulnes Avenue, under the name of our President Bulnes. On your left, you have the monument to the oil, to the company of oil, the NAP, the National Oil Company. That's the monument. We are fan of them. We love the oil. Okay. And then, well, this is a very nice place to come for a walk with our dogs and also to practice sports. We have two main sports here in the region, basketball and soccer. And people here practice these sports even though it's just raining or snowing or if it's icy. They don't mind. Okay. Chochos, but you call them lupins. The name for us is chochos to those plants, the lupins, the small ones with different colors like violet or oranges. So you'll see them. The lupinians or lupins, for us, chochos. That's the name that we give it. Anyone remembers the name in ancient language for our city? No, no one? La Colette. That was the name of Punta Arenas. La Colette, then Sandy Point, then Punta Arenas. Okay. When this isolated place was with these few people, and nobody wanted to come, we invited people, I told you before. So one of our main pioneers, and from where we have more influence, is Croatian people. So we left the monument to the Croatian family. And until now we have streets with Croatian surnames. One of our mayors, the last one, last year, was surname Kesanovic. Okay, and we are approaching in one block to see on your left. Here we go. In seconds. Yes, 1675. Plenty place to park.
So now we'll finish the history this way. So anyway, he made a fortune, and the Braun family and the Menendez family somehow, I need to study on this, became married, and so their fortunes combined. And so the lady, Sarah Braun, who the cemetery is named for, Sarah Braun,
Okay, now we're going to the Salesian Museum, which is a sample of what we have here, like the history of the natives, okay, and some pictures that show you the mission of the Salesian priests, Italian priests, that came in 1894, okay, to Christianize these people. It is 4th floor, was just steps when you're coming in. Okay, the steps are like 4 steps, but the rooms are 4, or the levels, 4 levels. Okay, it's indoor. So we'll try to make it not more than 30 minutes, so as to have more time in the main square, because we have to be back 6 o'clock. It took us a long time in the cemetery because it's nice. Okay, so we'll go for 30 minutes.
Okay, just wanted to say this was Punta, Chile. It's a little chilly.
Well, and if anything, just to remind her to go to church. Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff going